Yes, hi. I am calling this number because I saw it on a bathroom wall. Seeing if you're Brandi.
You're listening to Brandi is Going to Hell, Quickies edition. Today we're going to talk about the dreadful Valentine's Day. And I have a special guest with me, my boyfriend, Michael Airy.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. He's
Good.
very nervous.
I'm all right.
So, I not going to podcast about this originally, but then overhearing people talk in the office and just everybody being consumed about it online, I was like, all right, maybe I should, because I really do hate Valentine's Day, whether I'm in a relationship or I'm single.
You hate everything.
Mike, he's not wrong. But at the end of the day, I feel Valentine's Day is, well, it is whether or not I feel like that or not. It's a Hallmark holiday. Yeah, so I overheard in the office, like, what are you doing on the big day on Friday? Got any plans? And I'm just, like, sitting in my office, like, ready to stick my finger down my throat, like, barf. Maybe I just feel like a typical sit-down dinner and flowers that is just so basic.
But it is. But if it's like everyone, if I didn't get you anything, you'd be like, oh, what the hell? You didn't get me anything. So everyone bitches and moans about it. But
well,
secretly inside,
I do expect something.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But it could just be something nice. Like, oh, you're going to cook me dinner. Or, oh.
But we do stuff like that the whole rest of the year anyway.
No,
so.
yeah, exactly. So that like brings me to like my next point is like, okay, it's just another day. And I get it. I am also guilty of getting gifts and being sweet, extra sweet on Valentine's Day.
Who for? What's his name?
Mike. Oh my God. Okay. How many Valentine's Days have we had together?
This will be the third, will it?
And do we remember any gifts we've gotten each other in the last 3 years? Well,
yeah, I can remember. I got you.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I'm also romantic, and I got you things, but I don't remember what they were because I just feel like it's a very fleeting holiday.
You got me a picture of me and you in a frame.
Last year, yeah. I think that's cute.
It was.
You know why? Because Mike's always on the road, and when he goes and travels, he can put a picture of us on his nightstand. I thought it was romantic. And I also buy really funny cards, and I write books in my cards.
You do.
And I think that is more meaningful than, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's loving later, but...
Again, lucky guy.
But yeah, Mike's actually given wonderfully sweet gifts. Honestly, don't remember what you got me the first year. To be honest, we were super fresh at that point, so I feel like he probably just got the basic...
I think I just
dinner
got you cards
and
flowers.
Don't worry, I taught him. No, no, I'm kidding. But no, so last year, what did you get me? You got me, so I was named after a song called Brandi, You're a Fine Girl by Looking Glass. And he got me this cute gift, which is the lyrics in the shape of a record, like, that's framed. And it says, you know, Happy Valentine's Day. Love, Mike. And it's got like a 45 label, and it's cute. It's thoughtful. He also got me a pair of socks with his face on it. I thought that was weird, but it was cute. I get it because he's like
that was a
funny guy.
That was a gimmick.
I know. And then
it made you laugh.
And then he got me a card that says Happy Valentine's Day, Cockwomble. And I think that's suiting as well because we have that kind of relationship where we can joke around and take the piss out of each other, which is better.
Pretty much all we do.
Yeah, it's pretty much all we do. And it's fun. And I'm glad I'm not. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mike's sweet and romantic all the time, but it's funny that we can joke about it. Yeah, honestly, I don't remember the other gifts I got you. And this year, to be honest, like, Mike and I were not doing so well, so he's just going to get his anniversary card from a month ago. Recycle.
Nice.
But no, it'll say something thoughtful in it, and I've been scheming for something sweet. It's kind of hard to like shop when someone's here in your face. It's like it's,
sorry,
it's
I
not
can go
like,
out if you
it's
want.
not like you can sneak away and get something. Or I'm really big with retail shopping. I still go into stores and physically pick out things that I think are thoughtful and cute. I'm really not into online buying, but I mean, you know, what can I say?
I'll go with either.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll make it rain in romantic gifts for you. What was so like in the past, what did you do for Valentine's Day before me?
Pretty much
The basics.
dinner, card, flowers, pretty much. A lot. I mean, obviously doing what I do, I'm not at home a lot of the time anyway. So a lot of the time it would just be ordering flowers to be delivered at work or at home or whatever.
I have a very, very strong opinion about flowers. When you and I
Great.
well, no, I know. Well, you said you already ordered me flowers, which is I don't know. Maybe he's lying, but
You'll be lucky.
I'm still going to tell you how I feel about him.
You've told me
So
before.
Mike is very sweet, and he's like the first man I ever dated that consistently got me flowers. And then he started getting me, I told him in the beginning, I'm like, don't ever buy me sorry flowers. And then sorry flowers became a frequent thing. So I hate flowers. And to be honest, for Valentine's Day, I'd much rather have a potted plant.
Well, you might be in for a bit of disappointment, mightn't you?
But anyway, we're only 3 years in. I'm still training you.
Oh, whatever.
Or is it 2 years in? I don't know. It's 2 and some change. I can't keep count anymore. I feel like I've aged about 30 years. No, I'm kidding. And like another thing is like Mike specifically asked me this year, what do you want to do? Do you want to go out? And I'm like, please no.
Yes.
Because
save me some pennies.
have you ever worked at a restaurant on Valentine's Day or gone out on Valentine's Day? It's not an enjoyable experience for either party. Everybody's overbooked, panicking, and you can just read people's panic, like when they're waiting on you or seating you.
Well, it's like anything when it's a forced good time, isn't it? People are forced into doing it because they think they have to, and a lot of people that do it probably aren't getting on at the time, or the relationship's probably not that great, but they feel they should go out.
Obliged
and,
to,
which
roll
maybe it's not a bad thing
motions.
sometimes, because maybe if people are in a bad situation, it might, kickstart something, and that night
That's
might
a good
be
way to look at it.
Yeah, but I don't like forced things where you're told that you have to do this or do that. But
Yeah,
like I say,
and everybody's doing it on the same fucking day, so
Well,
it's
yeah.
like complete chaos.
you couldn't really have staggered Valentine's Day. You know what I mean?
I know, it's true, but could always celebrate it like days later.
Well, you
but
could do.
if you give your girl or man loving 365 days a year, then it doesn't matter if you do it on one day.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's just how I feel in general about Valentine's Day. I just really don't like it. But what's more important about Valentine's Day is that exactly 1 month after Valentine's Day is Steak and BJ Day. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. 3/14.
Pretty obvious, I should think, but if you have to look it up, you have to look it up.
Yeah, it's very straightforward. You or your man will cook a steak and you give him a blowjob. It is his repayment for taking you out and buying you gifts on Valentine's Day. However, I like steak and I don't mind giving BJ's. So
Someone's in for a lucky night.
we're both going to get lucky in a month from now. No, but we're going to have a nice Valentine's Day. He's going to cook me dinner and it'll just be, another hang and a good quality time spent together. I also want to say this. A lot of people who have relationships that are, you guys live together or, you live down the street from each other. It's something that I don't have with Mike. So when we spend time together, we really try to maximize our time as much as possible. So you've been here for a month and we've gone out to eat like 5 times. He's cooked every night. It's a game changer because when we first started dating, it was like every day was like, it was always a honeymoon phase, like always going out, always doing this and,
And expensive as well.
and expensive. And,
Not
it's,
for you.
well, I did buy one of the dinners this time. Do you remember? But also Mike's not
Well, we went to
drinking at the
McDonald's.
moment. But also Mike's not drinking at the moment, so I didn't mind picking up the tab one night.
Exactly. It's a hell of a lot cheaper when there's no cocktails on the
Yeah,
bill, that's for
especially like
sure.
3 or 4 a piece.
$15 a go.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're going to be spending it in this year and I'm super de-duper looking forward to it. Oh wait, I didn't talk about anything. Oh well, anyway, you gave the best gifts ever.
Thank you. I'll try.
The next runner-up was an ex, not to make you feel weird, but the next runner-up was an ex that got me a cup of coffee because I love coffee, and that was the first thing of flowers I ever got in my life, was from that
Coffee
person.
cup of flowers?
No. A cup of Dunkin' coffee.
Oh, right.
Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and like a bouquet of roses,
okay.
which is nice,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
very
when
nice.
you're just like 21, like, okay, that's sweet, cool. That's nice.
It's always
cool. That's
hard
the
to
first
buy
time
for you anyway.
Why? I'm so easy.
Well, we know that.
It's not that hard. I'm actually quite romantic.
I'm joking.
All the time.
I am joking.
I'm not hard to buy for. If you know me, then you know I have these quirks and little things I like. I'm actually quite romantic also, except I front end all my romanticness when I first start dating. And Mike got all the loving when we first started dating. I made him a playlist of songs that made me think of him and songs I wanted to like introduce him to that I really liked. And I got him a single of a song by a band that we first saw together. It was a love song, and I thought that was cute.
Where did you get that single from? Did it cost you a lot?
It doesn't matter. I'm always romantic.
You are. I'm only busting your balls.
I used to write him love notes when he like flew in, and then he became a pain in my ass, and then I stopped being romantic, and
Nice.
now I'm back on the romantic boat.
Cool. Well, that's good to hear.
But yeah, so I'm very excited for this Friday because it's Friday, which means cool, I
Yay.
get to come home after work, get stoned, and eat a gourmet meal cooked by the one and only Mike Airy himself. So can't
Pretty
really
much the
beat
same
that.
as every other night then. No? I've still got to decide what
Can
to
I
cook,
make a
actually.
request? I
Yeah.
was can I have steak?
Steak, yeah.
Can you cook steak?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Okay, I got a George Foreman grill, baby, if you need one of those.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so that's the Valentine's Day episode. I didn't want to go too hardcore into it, but I really do not like the holiday. But I can understand how Mike brought out the good parts of it, but I still think it is just chaotic and stressful.
Did you get any cards when you were a kid, like from ?
No one ever liked me. I had a nickname, Mike. Lucas Pucus, all right? No one ever gave me Valentine's Day cards.
Oh, that's sad. I think
Yeah.
I sent a couple like that, if I remember.
To girls?
Well, obviously, yeah. But I can't remember which girls, to be honest. But
Well, how old were you?
probably 11 or 12, something
well,
like that.
when I was...
Not like 17 or 18.
Yeah. Wait, what grade are you when you're that age? You're like, well, that's like middle schoolish kind of.
Yeah, like the first year
Oh, it's like
in the
sixth
UK.
grade. Okay. Well, I mean, in school, you would, when you were much younger, like kindergarten, first grade, second grade, maybe third grade, your mom would buy you like a 20-pack of Valentine's cards, and you'd have to write them out for the whole class.
Sweet, just
But
scatter approach. Just
Yeah.
hit everyone and hope that someone bites.
Yeah, but it's for both boys and girls.
All right, that's sweet.
So it's like a nice little thing.
Unless
I
you're the
just
kid
re-
that doesn't get one.
No, if you did it, all the kids got it in the
Okay.
whole class. But
That's
only
cool.
like the really like cool kids did Valentine's for the whole class because
Right.
it's like, you know,
So not you,
expensive
then?
to buy. No, I did them once in a while.
Okay.
But like I always remember, I was such a dick. I used to give like all my favorite cards in the bunch to like the people I liked, and then like,
Well, that's
you know.
pretty obvious, no?
Yeah. And candy hearts are good. I like them.
Sweets are always good. Or candy, as you call them.
Yeah, you can give me candy if you want. I wouldn't mind. Oh, but anyway, CVS is going to have a sale on candy the next day, so that's when.
Oh, right. Well,
you
let's
wanna
do it
get-
on Saturday.
Yeah.
Peanut
So,
butter cups.
oh, right. You like those. They're all right. I'm not a big peanut butter person, but maybe that just inspired something for me to get for you. No. So there you have it. I think there's really nothing else to talk about Valentine's Day.
No, I mean, it's a day, like I say, it's kind of a forced enjoyment day, isn't it? But it can be a good thing.
Yes, and we are going to make it a good thing because we won't succumb to the frantic.
Well, I haven't got you a card, so I'm not really on the Hallmark thing.
Okay, you can just write me a letter. I think that would be romantic.
Okay.
So there you have it, folks. Another Brandi is going to hell Quickies edition. Mike, do you want to rattle off a little bit about yourself if you want people to follow you on the internet?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. It's Mike_Airy, I think. I'll have to check it, though. And on Twitter as well. Yeah, that's about it. I'm not really a social media thing, although Brandi has kind of like dragged me into the 20th century.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm Brandi Lukas. That's Brandi with an I, Lukas with a K. So you just got to find me on any platform at Brandi Lukas, except TikTok. I'm at Brandi is going to hell. So there you have it, folks. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time,
See you later.
see you later.